Welcome to this brand new update. It's for Mega Zombie on the PlayStation 4 and PS5, whichever one that you have. This is patch 1.06, and what I'm going to do is go through the patch notes. I'm not going to play a match. I don't know if anyone out there has been playing this game actively. I ended up playing it the day before yesterday for the first time for a good 3 hours or so. And I genuinely like the game. It's pretty fun, and it's funny because all the chaos. It can get chaotic, but I think this game can be really good. It's not some kind of battle royale. It looks similar to it because you just see on the menu how everything looks. It has the similarities of other games that you could think of from popular battle royales and all. But I like the zombie feature where you don't have to just worry about the players. The zombies will come after you that are controlled by the AI and can kill you off that way. But you can get points for your team for killing the zombies during the apocalypse phases, during the matches that are a good 7-8 minutes, well, a good 8 or 9 minutes each. But there's no friend system or any sort of way to invite friends, and it reminds me of this old game I used to play that got shut down a while back. There was no way to invite players when you played as like the werewolves. You had to try to queue up at the same time and hope that you guys meet each other in the same match, and just play together from that way. Party up in a party chat and play together from that way. But I don't know when they're going to add a friend system. But what I did find out from the pages that they're working on a party system, and I think once that comes out, they're going to be working on more people will probably get into the game, maybe even reinstall it and check it out to try to play together that way. In that manner. But all I'm going to do in this video is run through the patch notes and then just talk a little bit about the game from my experiences. But we had our server maintenance. They said the game will not be available during maintenance. Minor issues will be updated. So let's talk about the notes. And the patch notes are going to be listed in the description because I can just copy and paste it that way instead of seeing you guys over there. But here we go. It says fixed an issue that the BGM didn't work in Oasis map. The Oasis map that you can see on my screen is the newest map they added. I haven't been so lucky to get into the map yet, but from my experience from playing it the other day, getting into the game, I was only able to play it for a good 20-30 seconds. That they threw me in a match that was already in progress and it was already too late. So you can't really pick the map that you want to play on or what you prefer to play on. They got a lot of maps in this game, even though it's in beta. In comparison to some other shooters that I know, they got way more maps and they really look good, and it changes it up almost every time that you get into a match. You find matches really quickly. It's really fun. Fixing an issue that sound effects didn't work properly in the big airplane in the Airforce Base. I ended up playing that map one time. Fixing an issue that firing would continue automatically after throwing a grenade. I never experienced this kind of glitch. And then look, here's a price revise. Revise the gold price of armor, the wrist 5R, for 1 day. I want to check that out real quick. Let's see. Let's go to the wrist 5R. So now it's 3,500. Ah, this is the one that I saw that was over 300,000. Because this, when I was playing this on the stream from Tuesday, it was like 300,000 gold. But some of these prices need to be changed. I mean, I got enough for it, but I'm not going to spend my 3,700 gold for a wrist. It's just something on the wrist. And some of this stuff needs to be turned down. I think they did make some adjustments. They did. Not even just that. These are a lot less now. But I just don't remember. Look. Here, I guess I'll click on it. Yeah, it's 300,000 for like a permanent. Now it's at 98,000. This is just too much. I think it really needs to be toned down. You grinding all that just for a wrist part or something on your knee, your thigh, or whatever the case may be. It won't even matter. No way I'm buying it and wasting my gold. I'd rather use the gold to get actual avatars in the game. And something else that needs to be changed right off the bat, which I don't see in the patch notes. I'm not done yet, but I'm gonna mention that once I wrap this up. Look, here's the other rest of the patch notes here. Fix the sound effect of the PPSH firing. I haven't even seen someone running around with that gun yet. Zombie invulnerability when spawning time reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. So once the apocalypse sign pops up on your screen, you hear that the alarm, it's going to be 8 seconds, and then you'll be able to shoot them. But as soon as they spawn, you can't just spam bullets, you'll just be wasting your ammo. And then the last one, optimize system. So that's it. They didn't really mention anything else of things that's as far as new content and all, but the only thing I can really share is that from what they mentioned on their page is that they're currently working on a party system where you can be able to invite people in squads together. See, this is what I'd rather spend my gold on, but I'm just going to continue to grind up the gold and just save it. But they just look differently. That's all they do. These avatars don't give you any special abilities. It makes you think. Just look at the names: Hunter, Watcher, or something like that. Yeah, it's something like with an avatar name like the Watcher, you would think that he could probably just be able to spot you more quickly and locate you on the map. And the Hunter might have some kind of offensive capabilities or something like that with the guns or something like that. All the avatars are they just look differently, and they change your look and your clothing and stuff like that. That's all it really does. See, I had this one. I was able to get this one for a day. They need to put the timer of how much time you have left for the particular outfit that you have. So see, if I purchase this, repurchase this, or any sort of the skins for the avatar, have a little timer so the player knows how much time they have left, and then they can make the switch. So you can purchase as many as you want to, as long as you have enough gold, of course. But you just won't know once your time is up, because it's usually like a day for a perfect purchase or something like that. Look, 252. This is just way too much. You might as well just better off just trying that skin out for the day for 3,000 that you can easily come up with, but just playing for a short period of time. It doesn't take that long. But I genuinely like the game. I just hope they add a player. I can't wait to see them add a party system so we'll be able to invite friends. And I don't know what you guys think about the game. Some people probably don't really like it, but it's something different. It's a little game. It's a beta. It has a lot of good maps. And I think if they add more to it, maybe some different modes, it can be a lot more fun, just to be able to get into the game. But it's a good free-to-play game that you can get into right away and jump in, and it's really short. And if you're worried about space, you don't even really have to worry about it, because it's guaranteed to be the smallest game on your dashboard.